Alright, so today we're going to continue with the last part of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is the last of the 3 that I said I was going to do. Showing off the game a bit. I'm not going to do a full playthrough of this, if anytime soon. Because this game is I've already played this game longer than I played Ghost of Tsushima in a week. To put that in perspective, where Ghost of Tsushima took me about 4 months. But, yeah, I enjoyed this game. I would say Ghost of Tsushima still has the way better combat and a better story. The world in this game, I think, just kind of excites me a bit more for some reason. I just like the ye old medieval Britain stuff. And today is once again just gonna be some putzing around with some random side missions, because the side missions in this game, for some reason, are absolute gold. They are an absolute delight. I love them. Last time we found Degolus Legolas, the stinky poo-poo man, and gosh, some of the side things in this are just so fucking weird. Oh, and today, like for me, right now, it is Christmas Eve. So tomorrow, when this is put out, it'll be Christmas Day. So have a Merry Christmas. And if you're watching this in the future, have a happy whatever holiday that is closest to when you're watching this. Or if it's your birthday or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's Christmas. I just got done watching Muppets Christmas Story with Scrooge and Kermit. And it's good. It's very good. I still enjoy. Alright, so what is the first mission? There's one actually right down the road. Now, in the story, so in this game I have played, because this game does actually keep track of how long you played it, which I'm very thankful for. And I've played this game for 46.5 hours. About twice as long as I recently played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So, and from what I know, I'm still fairly, like, 2/5 of the story in. From what I know, I had, like, 17 chapters left the previous chapter I did. There's a lot, basically in every region in this game has its own, like, 8-hour story. So if you're going through the story itself, like, once again, I've still, when I'm playing this and not recording, I'm not doing any of the side missions or anything. I'm literally just trying to get money and doing the story missions. And that's it. I have defeated a few Templars here and there, but yeah. This is a very beefy game. My only complaint with it so far is sometimes there are 2 glitches that are eternally annoying with this game. And apparently one of them was only introduced during the Yuletime Festival, which is a little annoying for the holidays. Good job, Ubisoft. But for the Yule Festival, there's a glitch where when you either die or load into the game, like when I loaded into the game just now, before I started recording, I was drunk, and it gives off this weird visual motion effect that's actually kind of annoying. And the only way to get out of it is to meditate or restart your game. That is the or fast travel somewhere else, but that comes into play with my next issue, is that there's also a fast travel glitch in this game that you can say you're out in the middle of nowhere. This was something that actually happened before I started as well. I was all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no fast travel point anywhere close to here, and there's a Templar up here called Colin. And I tried fast traveling out of here to down here. And I had to... This is something you do need to restart your game, because it soft locks you. It basically does an extremely long loading time. It goes to the menu where it shows your character in the weird void, and you're running around, and then it does a very long, normal load time on a blank screen. That house is on fire. Oh, is this... I don't think this is the guy that we couldn't fight last time because we were too weak. At the same time, I'm like twice as strong as I was then. But, yeah, so once it's done with this load time, it then loads you into exactly where you were before you fast traveled. Although the entire area is extremely low poly. And my best summation of this is that the game loads in the area you quote-unquote warp to, but it leaves you behind in the low poly world, not understanding that it needs to take your character model there, and at the same time, your character model can't do anything. It's actually stuck in a stationary position, trapped, and you can't do anything. And that is a fairly common yet, well, in the 46 hours I've played this, it's happened probably about 5 times, and the 5 times kind of happens subsequently right after another. It's like I turn off the console, I load it up, I try to fast travel, it does that. Then I turn it off, then I load it up, and it does it again. And my only remedy, like today it just happened, and I had to fix it myself. The only remedy I found is just getting really far away from the location you were at, and then trying to fast travel. And that's pretty much the only answer I have for how to fix that. So those are the 2 most frequent glitches that are fairly annoying, outside of, you know, like, normal Assassin's Creed glitches that you expect in every game. Dandelion's busy in The Witcher 3 with Geralt. Who are you, and why are you looking for him in this game?
What has happened?
Dandelion Puff upset some kindling. Bad girl. Everything burst into flames. I barely escaped.
Dandelion Puff.
My ickle doggy walkie. She's still in the house. I rushed out, but she didn't follow me.
There's a dog in the burning house? We're rescuing that fucking dog. Let me in there! Oh, I'm on fire! I can't get in. How do I get in? I gotta save the dog. There's a way in. Oh, boy. Can I move this? Come on. I can't move that. Can I get in this window? No? How the hell do I get in here? I gotta save the dog. Is there a way in on the roof? Shit. God damn it, how do I get in there? Oh, this sucks. I don't want the dog to burn, man. Is there a way for me to shoot through this? Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, okay. Let's get in. Where the fuck is this dog?
Dandy do. Have to repair that.
Oh, there's a vase in the way. Let go of this thing, Eivor.
Dandelion. Dandy do.
Danny Doo, I'm coming for you! Scoobert Doo! Where is he? Is he in here?
Dandelion Puff.
It's a fox!
Oh,
Oh.
this way, girl. Let's get out of here.
Okay, fox, come on, follow me. I don't care if it's a dog or a fox. Get out here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you guys here?
Your mistress is this way, Dandelion.
Mr. Dandelion, the humble fox, I have rescued you from your Christmas fire. You know, this game shares some similarities with Ghost of Tsushima a little too much sometimes. Miss, I got your fox.
Dandelion Puff. You live. That was wrong to stay in the burning house. Wrong, wrong.
She's lucky to be alive.
Friend, I soon will sleep in the comforting arms of the Lord.
Oh, you're gonna die anyway?
Please look after my ickle doggy dog.
Dandy is no dog. She is a fox.
A fox? silly I've been. So that's why you love the forest so, eh, Dandy Buff?
What is this story?
Yes, I will find a place for her.
Bless you. I die in peace. Goodbye, my dandy. Dandy do.
Whoa, 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 she got up for a second there. Okay, what just... So we had her living in this house with this pet fox. And, okay. So what do I do with Dandelion? Is it mine now? Are you gonna follow me now? Take her to the forest, maybe? There's really not a prompt for what to do after this, so I don't know what to do with it. Like, it seems to like me. It's just like, what the heck? Now I'm stuck with this fox. Free fox, I guess. Okay. Come along. Let's go on some adventures. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Eivor's lucky enough to get a bona fide Christmas fox.
We need a place for you to stay.
Oh, it's still going.
Would you like to join my settlement?
Yes. Is Dandy just going? Whoa, 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 where'd he go? Where'd... Okay. Dandy just skedaddled out of here. I don't know what just happened. Okay. I'm gonna blame it on the magic of foxes. It just poof. He went to look at those lambs out there, and then I turned away for like a half second, and he was gone. Okay. Whatever. Merry Christmas. Hush, chatty cow. Alright, let's go to this next one. And that wasn't too weird. It was a little weird. More of the fox kind of acted a bit weird, but... Alright. That was an interesting start to today. Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw guts. I saw guts. Yeah, what is this even? Oh, that's a skeleton. I couldn't tell what that was. There's some loot down there. There's something over there? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an animal. This is an animal encounter. I have yet to do any of these legendary animals. This appears to be a wolf, maybe? Yeah, it's a giant wolf. That's not just one. Look at the size of those things. Look how big those things are. They're the size of tigers. There's two of them. Two of them. God damn, they're massive. I'm not fighting those things. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Well, we'll see what this is instead. So I don't get my jugular ripped out and become Eivor Wolf Dead. Oh, and I've also gotten some new Christmas gear. I've got the Yule time boots and the Yule shield and such. I did get the sword for the festival stuff for the holidays, and honestly, I don't like it. It's like a dagger. You constantly just jab forward, and I tried using it for a few missions, and it really sucked. So I've gone back to, I went back to the axe, because that's a lot better. Oh, and I've also learned a couple weird, funny new moves. This game is weird with its combat sometimes. So, when I actually get into combat, I'll try and show one of them off, but with my arrows, I can now, like, it does almost a... If you've ever seen the movie Wanted, you can kind of curve the arrow. It does this slow-mo manipulation of the close-up of the arrow, and you can kind of direct it into an enemy. It's not great, honestly. I've used it a couple times, and it's always been shit, but it's funny as hell to use. Alright, so what's this? Note of support. Bless you, dearie. You're an inspiration to us all. Except these few carrots, they've turned black and all, but the good Lord made them, and they give sustenance. You gave whoever lives here rotten food, and are using it, you know, okay, praise the Lord for rotten food.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Okay, so who in the bejeebus lives here? Does anybody? Nobody lives here who's alive. Let's see. Oh, that was nice. I got my arrow back immediately. Okay, so what's the dealio here? Solana, this place has been abandoned long enough for nature to start to come back in here. There's a mixture of moss and mold. Ew. There's a lot of rotten food. It doesn't seem like anyone's alive in here, maybe? Though the Odin site can sometimes be a little deceptive, so... I'm gonna Yeah, there's someone in here, I thought. Why doesn't the Odin site show? Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Same with the crouch. The crouch is supposed to reveal all enemies in an area from the abilities I have. And it doesn't always. She's right there. She's not being marked as an enemy, but... She's some kind of sadistic zealot against herself or something, because she's... Yeah. Okay, I can talk to her. I have the feel. I keep getting the feeling that she's gonna, like, turn around and just start fighting me or trying to kill me or something.
What are you doing in this dungeon?
I devote myself to solitary prayer, to confession and fasting.
I have broken the lock. You can leave.
But I choose to live this way. I am an anchoress. This is my entire life.
Sealed up here. All day and night for life. It is an odd way to worship.
I am at complete peace with the world. Can you say as much?
How can you be at peace with the world if you live beyond its reach?
I know the pain it can inflict.
Come outside. Your god won't be angry for just a few moments. Come. Come.
I will follow you. If only to feel the grass beneath my feet. I will repent when I return. I came here
Okay.
after dark times.
Yeah, she's a little crazy.
The death of my father. It has been years.
This marks
I wonder
the
what it was
7th
like
year
once
of
again
my
feeling the
confinement.
breeze, the warm sun,
You've been in this place for
the scent of
7
lavender.
years. Jeez, and most people this year can barely stand a few weeks. Can I pull this out? Can't push it forward. Are you in the way for this, maybe? I think she's in the way. So let me take her outside. Be free.
The world. It is so beautiful. The earth's beauty renews us. Thank you, stranger. My life begins anew.
I just played the entirety of the bunker in literally like 3 minutes with this mission.
We are of thy world, my lord, and thereof we are grateful. Leaves fall, turn to dust, and from dust trees of green arise.
Kids just gotta go outside, get some fresh air. Yeah, she was actually blocking this, huh? Is there anything else down here? Nope, that was it. Yeah, another kind of brief, weird mission. Just this religious lady down here in a bunker. And there's one down here in the woods? Huh. I don't think I've ever been out in these woods. These are very specific. They're all yellowy. I think they're birch trees, maybe? What the heck is this? Oh, it's another psychedelic weird trip like last time. Okay, let's see what happens here. Hallucination challenge. Observe the signs and pass through the gates in the right order. So there's multiple ones of these. Is that a wolf? Alright, I'm gonna show off this now. Wait, wait a minute. Is that a bobcat? That's a goddamn bobcat, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to try to hit this. So yeah, this is wanted now. I missed. It saw me. Right in the foot. It's dead. I think that's the first time I've ever killed one of those things. Nice. Oh, the horse is here too. Hey, horse. You see this shit? Alright, so what is the requirements of this? I'm trying to look at the differences. There's shields. There's a lot of shields around. Is it the amount of shields inside them? No, they kind of just have shields in them. I don't think it's the crows. I'm trying to see. We'll just try one and see what happens. Nope, that was wrong. Not gonna trust the crows now. Is it the grave markers, maybe? I think it's the grave markers. It's the grave markers. Okay. Observe your surroundings, and the secrets shall lie before you. So that's gonna be the last one. 3. 4. And 5.
A wary guest who wants a meal is silent. He listens and looks about. So must a wise man be, who searches within himself.
There's another one up over here that it seems I've passed, but I haven't done. Well, that was a nice, kind of chill interruption. Wasn't too bad. Took me a moment to figure out what the requirement was. Oh, let me get some health there. Thank you. Alright, so what is this about? Oh, this is... It's this guy again. Well, I'm stronger now, too, so I think I'll give this one another shot. Hey, dude. You doing better since last time? It's been like 30 hours.
You've returned, Vikinger. Are you here at long last to give me leave to weep?
Oh, here we go. I've done more flighting, so now I actually have the charisma enough to avoid the fight.
Consider me your chieftain. Consider that I command you. Weep, Vikinger. Weep.
It is no good. I cannot. I cannot. Oh, God.
Wow, that was that? Oh, he's crying now. There you go, man. Yes, cry! We did a good job today.
Weep, my friend. I'll leave you in peace.
That was good. Well, that's done. There's another mission out here in the middle of nowhere. I could actually go back and cross that bridge. Hear him. If I pass and I hear him cry, that's gonna be good. No, he's gone. Okay. As for what I've been doing in the shadows, alongside playing this, and what I've actually been doing for a few months now, is a big video that I've been working on for a while, and about halfway, well, not halfway, a little more than that. It's progressing well. I think it'll release. I put a thing on Twitter about it, just say, yeah, I'm doing this thing, have a good holiday, whatever, expect this next year. There's just a snake in the middle of the road. That's dangerous. But I have this big video documentary project thing about a certain game that'll probably... I'm aiming to put it out at the end of January at some time. That's my general estimate. I don't know if it can be done because... Look at that lamb. Look at that lamb climb this ladder. and then fall asleep. This lamb has talent. But yeah, I've been working on something for a couple months that I put a lot of work in, many hundreds of hours into doing research, and my god, am I about to die from the amount of research and really boring days I've had doing this stuff. But it's all for facts, and it's all for information, and it's about a topic that I have actually thoroughly enjoyed. But yeah, it should be out early next year at some point. This is probably going to be the only and last time before it comes out I'll ever talk about it, because I haven't talked about it so far at any other point. So kid, what's your deal? The mission says you're the mission. What's the deal? Huh? Okay, well, we're gonna skip this mission because I think it's bugged. Okay. Maybe when I passed it at some point earlier in the game, I, like, started it or something? Is there anything else over here? Nothing in Grant Bridge? Oh, there is. There's one down here. Let's go try that. And I hope to God the game doesn't bug out with the fast travel. I'm now currently very scared to fast travel in this game, because if it bugs out, then I'm gonna have to reload the game. And I really don't want to have to do that. Especially not today. I've already had to do it today. Other than that, apparently some guy, because I do collect video games as well, apparently some guy brought a Atari 2600 Frogger and Indiana Jones to Pawn Stars and wanted like $1,200 for them. They didn't give him that much, which I'm very happy for, because I can firsthand say they are not worth that much. I own Raiders of the Lost Ark sealed on a shelf to my left, and it's right next to a sealed Pac-Man, like original print Pac-Man, not the one where they changed the artwork and such. Original Pac-Man and an original E.T., and they're not worth anything. Literally, the only reason I have these things is because they are historically important as 3 of the games that came out before the video game crash. They are the 3 main games, aside from all the finance shenanigans and shit. They're the bad games that bolstered the bad PR about Atari. That's the whole reason why I have them on a shelf. They're not worth anything. So to see some dumbass try and sell them for that much is really disheartening, to see people really think any of that stuff is worth any money when it's not. So I don't know. If you want to make money on video, I don't collect for money or anything. It's my personal collection. This is all for me. And if, like, from my knowledge of all this shit, like, if you want to make money off video games, you do like GameCube, N64, NES, some Dreamcast, some Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn's expensive as fuck, and I hate that, because I really love the Saturn. If the Saturn dropped to like worth nothing, all the games and stuff, I would get so many Sega Saturn games because I love them. But we don't live in that universe.
Grandfather's wallop is like none other. All it takes is one.
His fist is a glorious basher of fools, full of great big scars and old dried blood. One day I'm gonna be as strong as grandfather. I'll wallop the heads off oxen.
Sure you will,
Oh,
bud.
such a fine wallop it is.
Little ones, what is this wallop you speak of?
It's our grandfather, and be careful unless you want a walloping.
I am certain my might could clove his wallop.
Many cowards have said the same. He uses only one fist, one wallop. Boom! Like a wolf howling with its knuckles.
So he's Saitama?
Well, this wallop has me curious.
Ha! Good. Destiny is coming to your plate. Grandfather, there's someone looking for a walloping.
Hello. Yes, I have overwhelmingly powerful strength, but it is not worth talking about.
That is a buff old man.
We should tell stories of battle, swill a cup of mead around the hearth, and share our wisdom.
You want some wisdom? Don't become a hero like I have. I'm cursed with this.
Yo, this is just One Punch Man. This is straight up just One Punch Man. He's cursed with the skill of one punch. Even his outfit, he's wearing a yellowy orange, and he's bald.
Made me curious. Your calm demeanor, even more so.
It's Saitama.
No need for this.
Ubisoft, why'd you do this?
Depart unless you desire your face become a fist cave.
Why'd you make him an old man?
Saying such things. I do not want to use it.
I can't believe this. This is One Punch Man.
I truly wish to see this.
There is a One Punch Man reference in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I can't believe that.
Will enjoy this, I'm afraid.
Ooh, I have a feeling if he hits me once, he is actually going to kill me.
Tired.
And yeah, he does just punch. I'm out of stamina.
Don't say I didn't warn you. The disappointment you will feel, I also feel.
He didn't kill me with one hit, so... I'm going to try and hit him on his counter, like when he's retracting his punch. If Eivor can keep up with my button presses, please.
So goes my day.
So he's not one well, he's One Punch Man, but his punch actually doesn't do one punch. He's good at evading, though.
I'm tired.
God, even...
There you have it.
Whoa!
As promised. Banal victory.
He didn't kill me, but he sure knocked me down with one punch, jeez.
Still unbeaten. Why, God? Come back if you want another taste of my endless victory. I know I don't want you to. Don't test my might, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this, because I don't think I could actually fight him completely, because that would take... Wow, it really is Saitama. I can't believe that. That's amazing. Well done. I still have a dumb smile on my face from that. That was great. Really, I can't believe some of the weird side quests they put in this game. There's like D&D references. I've already seen that at one point. I've already been to Asgard, which is this entire other world in this game. Another map that you can only access via a potion in town. And there, like... It's like the story there is like Loki fucked a wolf and had a wolf kid and you're trying to kill the wolf and it's weird. And there's this dwarf there who then starts doing what Gandalf does in Lord of the Rings. He starts naming off the hobbits. Biffle-boffle-bumber. He literally says Gandalf. And it's just like, geez. There's a lot of references in this game. But really, I did not... One Punch Man is one of the last things I would expect. Oh, we have a standing stone.
I shall inform the local Waffingers that he lives among them through traces of the Nephilim, the giant warriors who fought for God in their ancient time. They have left his presence here on earth for us to absorb his light, the light of angels that have been infused throughout the earth. I feel his power. He calls me my beloved, and I am calmed. I respondeth with my communion, my piety, and become another of his voices.
Okay. So, where do I stand for this one? Stand in the place where you... No, I don't want to get, I don't want to get in trouble with, music. What is this one? Do I have to be on top of something? Maybe look down? What is this pattern again? I also don't see any markings on the rocks. At least the... Well, yeah, just in general I don't. I'm about to think real outside the box and hope this works.
Cast about this land, my friend.
So it is a circle. There's not surrounding ones, so it has to be here. I forgot Odin's sight is how you see these things. I thought you saw them with your bare eyes. Could this work? No. Nah. I have to look from over here. Probably from up there, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be on top of this thing. I was really thinking it was maybe gonna be something witty with the hawk, but no. The raven. There we go. It's right here.
What strange forces work here?
Then there's one right across from me over here. It's at that house. Now, one thing that I'm honestly not the biggest fan for with Ghost of Tsushima or this game is that they put the characters slightly to the left over here on the screen at all times, and it really makes making a thumbnail extremely difficult. I voiced it like twice during Ghost of Tsushima, but it really actually is.
I built the silo and manage our trade deals. All the barley would rot if you were still in charge.
Oh, don't spew hog shit. We both know it's because you're jealous. You used that silo to hoard the profits.
Guys, what's going on?
The barley in that silo was watered by my blood and sweat.
Yes, and you get your share of silver when I sell it.
But you keep most of it. Of the 1,000 you made last month, I got a measly 200.
I deserve the extra profit. I secured the sale and managed the tax. Endless hours of negotiating. You there, Dane. Who deserves more? The worker who makes the barley, or he who actually sells it?
The guy who made it. Technically, I would say equally, but... yeah, I'd say the guy who made it. Because that guy who made it could, on his own, seek a deal with it because he has the stock. It's not like you need to sell it for him. You just do.
The man who plants the seeds merits all the praise and a greater share of silver.
This Dane speaks nonsense.
Of course I do to you.
I appreciate a stranger understanding injustice. More silver should line my pockets for my hard work. I will let you drink my famous ale from my famous barley, Sebi's slush they call it in town. They do.
The situation is strained between these two brothers.
Ugh, such a sad labourer. Without my wits, we'd be batting vultures away. Across Mercia, people know us because of me. Ugh,
You're an awful
such a
egotistical
sad
prick, you know
labourer.
that, right, man?
Without my wits, we'd be batting vultures away. Across Mercia, people know us because of me.
Taking your opal. Yeah, I don't like that prick. He's a bit of an ego.
I wish our parents would get along like they used to. Before, when there was no silo. And we all
The silo is the true enemy.
Think who gets more or what? We haven't
Can I
got
talk to you, dude?
fight like dogs. Dogs who forgot
Oh,
why
it's
they're
because the
even
kids
born
are
in the
still
first
talking
place.
outside.
Aye, good farmer.
I don't know what to do. I have such anger in me.
Solve this with the duel. I'm gonna be a little freeform with these and be like, normally me and myself, I'd be like, just calm down, man. Let's just talk this shit out. But I want to go a little. I'm gonna throw a wild card.
There's only one way to settle this honorably. A home gang.
You're right. Bollocks to him. I'll pummel him. Give him a taste of a labourer's fist. Fucker!
Okay, let's see how this plays out. Just run in there, start beating the shit out of him. Or not.
Out and fight me!
You think I am stealing profits from you? You are stealing dignity from me.
You have no
I must
dignity, dude.
raise my fists. I shall. Oh, I shall. God damn you!
Oh god, they're actually going at it. Give him the left! The left! Bite his jugular! Oh, why'd you bring the kids over? Don't have them watch this. Now you're making me feel bad that the kids are watching. God damn it. It's okay, kids. Your parents are, your dads are just, having a tea party. You guys are fighting for a long-ass time.
What have we become? Reduced to animals?
We already are animals, man. That's just how nature be.
All they do is squabble. I remember a time when the barley brought us joy. We praised it, smelled it, rubbed it against our bellies.
Why against your bellies? Was it a shampoo?
I wish our parents would get along like they used to. Before, when there was no silo. And we all
You
shared
guys have a lot of stamina, honestly. I'm surprised.
We have enough. They just fight like dogs. Dogs who forgot why they're even barking in the first place.
Listen, I don't know what you're saying, kid, because you're just sobbing and just mixing words together to make it sound like language. But just hold on. Your parents are settling this. Your dads are fine. How long is this? Honestly. Do I just sit here and watch this? I'm gonna go inside their houses and raid them. See if there's any goods. Is the mission still active here? It is. Can I fight them? No, I can actually not. Even normally you're able to kill NPCs and such, so... They're stuck in whatever they're doing. Nah, I'm gonna be nice to this guy. Does this guy have any explosives? No? Okay. I'm gonna light his house on fire then. Everything's fine, kids. Everything's fine. What a lovely Christmas. Hey guys, you gonna wrap this up soon? Your house is on fire, so you've kind of lost already. Seriously, can I just end this in some way? No? Okay. Because talking to these guys doesn't do anything either. So I think I'll just leave this. I think, I don't know if it's gonna resolve on its own later or what, but I'll leave that for them to figure out. There's something there. It's on a cliffside behind a wall. That's gonna be weird getting to. Is there a bridge nearby? Kinda. There's this path right behind this place that seems to lead there. Whatever this is. It leads nowhere, but... Guess we just take the boat. Yeah, today's been wonderful so far. Destroying 2 families. Doing weird mushroom drug things in a cemetery. Making a grown man cry in front of a fire. It's a lovely Christmas Eve. It's a lovely Christmas. There are wolves up ahead, I can see them. I need the horse. Yeah, this mission's up by this waterfall. Okay, it looks like one of those glitch things for Layla again. I'm not interested in that. And oh boy, there's a whole lot of nothing down here in Oxenfordshire. There's something way over here. I have a feeling this is going to be a cursed area. It's going to be faster. It's going to be faster to fast travel. So yeah, earlier today I watched Muppet Christmas special movie thing, and had a bowl of some cheese with crackers and bread, and it was delicious. I'm all kind of tired now, and I could take a nap. But I was like, may as well do this before, record it before Christmas to put on Christmas. And I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this will be the last time I use this capture card. So, may as well send it off with the end to one series. Alright, so it's over there at that clearing. And yeah, the next capture card will be 4K high res, which is funny because none of my consoles are 4K. But my whole point of this is not just to like future-proof it for like when I get a PS5 eventually or whatever. Or if Nintendo comes with something out of the ballpark that's actually impressively well done on a technical level. Basically, it would be useful for that, but my main point of getting the high-res capture card is more so that I can capture anything lower, so anything GameCube, Wii U, PS4, Switch, anything at their max resolution possible. It's more a catch-all so that I can play everything without having to worry about resolution or bitrate or anything. Because at this point, the capture card is good that I have now. All the settings are at max for what it can possibly handle. And at this point, it's more so just, yeah, the general resolution it can output, which is supposed to be 1080, but it's a little lower for some reason. Technical shenanigans. Because like my PC can capture itself very fine in 4K resolution. I can play Witcher 3 and such and all that. But yeah, PS4, Switch, anything else is just like, it's technically 1080, but it's honestly more like a 900p or something, like a 900, just something a little lower. You're gonna go pillaging? Okay. Is this the mission? It is. Okay. So what's your deal, man?
Well, a long way from home, Norseman.
I may be, but my 60 winters have not slaked my taste for raiding. And I have the finest crew on the sea.
You have no crew.
Do you not see them? Stout fellows all. And you, make yourself useful and help prepare the ship, friend.
Okay, so this guy is schizophrenic.
Yes, bring all. We'll need to repair weapons and shields.
But you have no blacksmith.
Nonsense. Black Bjorn is about somewhere. He's our man. Look around.
Okay, yeah, so once again, just like with the guy on the island last time, either this guy is schizophrenic and he has imagined his crew and everything, or something traumatic happened to him. Maybe he's the only survivor of his crew, and to cope with it, he's created imaginary friends.
There's no end of preparations we must do.
I don't know.
Start where you will.
All I know is this guy ain't exactly all there. Okay. So what else can I do then to assist you and your crew? What is this ledger? The Rigsagor, page 5. The gold generous warrior of light. This I was thinking this may be backstory. It's not. Yeah, it's a piece of. It's a collectible. Is there any document around maybe clearing up what's going on with this guy? No? Okay.
Fish! Bring them along! We'll have no time to catch more, what with all the pillaging. The crew will be wanting a nice meal.
A crew of two, it seems.
Arrows! Bring as many as you can. Imagine the terror in our enemies' eyes when a hail of arrows falls from the blue. We're ready to launch out on the roiling sea. Summon Scarred, Canute, and the rest of the
Well
crew.
then.
Your horn!
I stopped doing the animation and now the arrow, these are magical arrows, I guess. This guy is a wizard. He's hiding it from me. Look at this. Okay.
Oh, by the gods. Will you blow that damn horn?
Where? You want me to blow my horn? I have a horn.
The battle horn is sounded! Men! Make the blood rain fall in us on
Wolves.
enemy!
Enemy! Okay, yeah. Ah, jeez.
Miserable Saxons!
He thinks these are Saxons. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's not just traumatized and weird. Well, he may be, but that's backstory we'll probably never get. But yeah, he's a little crazy. You good?
That was a battle for the ages, that was.
You all right, man? Okay, he's fine.
You're lucky to still be alive.
The crew fought like heroes. No Saxon survived, just like the old days.
Friend, there was no crew. Only you and me. Your Saxons were but mangy wolves.
No, Bjorn Scarred, they were all here, fighting at my side, just as they did in the raids of yore.
Gone now. Today you led the shades on a ghost ship. Your raiding days are done. Your crew feasts in Valhalla.
Can it be? And if so, it was worth it. One last raid. Thank you, my friend.
Alright, man, just don't go doing anything crazy again. Don't summon wolves. Like, I know technically I'm the one who summoned the wolves, but like, don't
Has my fond husband calmed down yet? It's soon time to bring in the harvest.
Are you okay? Do you know his backstory? What's the deal, miss? Okay, you seem totally normal and fine about it. Here's a letter. Letter of concern. Dear Sif, I worry about your husband. When I visited, he would not stop raving about going on a raid. Sif, I pray to Freya he regains his wits. Your cousin Tessa. Yeah, okay. There's another one down here, but there's also a Templar, so I'm just like, Kudbrucht would probably kick my ass. So let's go over here at this lake. This one's a little closer as well. Alright, so what is this place? There's a person over there.
Walter, this isn't funny anymore.
What's going on?
Who are you yelling at? I see no one.
My brother, he's right in there. A goblin turned him into a fish.
A
A
what?
goblin turned him into a fish.
He won't come out of the water to do his chores. Mom's gonna be so angry. Oh, whatever will I do? I've gotta get him out of that pond. It won't be easy. He's mean and slippery.
Okay. Is he a fish by chance? At the same time, I guess we'll just fish.
Lots of hungry fish here.
Oh, you have to mash X. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually fishing in this game, so I'm trying to figure this out on the spot. So far it's good.
Not the right fish. My brother has brown eyes.
Okay.
Walter, you are gonna be in so much trouble when Mom hears about this. She told you not to talk to goblins.
Okay, there's one approacheth. One approacheth. This one's a little stronger. Oh, I'm spamming this button so hard right now. Avoid too much attention. If the lion's tendency will break and the fish will escape. So it looks kind of like a catfish. Come on, come over here, man. Thank you.
Smells like my brother, but it's not him.
I'm not convinced at all that your brother is under a goblin's spell.
Keep fishing.
You alright, kid? What? Why do you... okay. Yeah. I think the people of Mercia in just the old England need some mental help. Some professionals. Because this, the amount of people like this that I'm coming across is a little, unfortunately, strange. Oh, I thought I hooked them. What the heck? There we go.
Another one. That's enough. Walter, stay in the bushes. We've
Ah.
got all we need.
So she's not crazy, she's just fucking tricking me. Damn kids.
You pudding head.
Don't call me names.
Pudding head. Pudding head.
You tricked me into getting these fish.
Your brother looks pretty healthy for a fish.
We thought it would be fun to get someone else to do the fishing for us.
So you fooled me.
And it worked.
It did actually
He would
work.
leave us the fish anyway. We'll swap them for brittle at the market.
Goddamn kids.
Walter, we got the fish! Thank you, stranger!
Yeah, whatever. Don't ever do that again. You make people feel stupid. Alright, there's a mission right outside this town. That was a good one as well. That was once again a little more chill. That's the first time I've actually fished in this game. So, it got me to do that. It functioned pretty similarly to Shenmue 3's fishing, just a lot less... It was much more lenient on the actual catching of the fish. Donkey! What are you doing here, Donkey? Okay. Sir, did you see that? Can that donkey talk?
Look at you, face like a stuffed beaver.
What quarrel have you with me?
None. I am but an observer of your sparrow-like weakness, and I wish to make it known in verse.
Flighting, then.
You understand?
Oh, he's a flighter. Okay.
I will take you on.
We about to throw down.
Happy to bet. Let us begin on your work.
I hope you're ready. Would you battle a dragon? Then challenge me not.
Oh, you're barely an insect. A fly that I'll swat.
Good! Keep it coming! I'm possessed of a strength that would scare off a bear.
You know, my suspicion is here. I think this is supposed to be Shrek. He's got a donkey. He kind of gives me that... He reminds me of Shrek in how he looks. He's just wearing a simple tunic. He's just... his face... He reminds me of Shrek, and his accent as well. So he's got the accent. He's kind of got that face a little bit. He's got that attitude. He's got the donkey. His first flight was about a dragon, and now he's talking about him being some big monstrous thing that could scare a bear. It's just like, this sounds like... The last verse will really show me the intention, but I think this is supposed to be Shrek. That's the thing. They don't make these little cameo references very obvious in this game unless you know, like, unless you catch on. If you're paying attention, you can kind of catch on to a lot of the references in this game. Bear, scare off your hair, best admire. It'd be hair.
You're possessed of a boldness that scared off your hair.
Great! I've the heart of a lion, the loins of a horse.
And the mind of a man to stand up to me, your brain of a donkey to challenge a Norse.
You've the brain of a donkey to challenge a Norse.
Donkey!
Good one, that.
Let me end now by saying you think you are a beast. You declare you're the most, but I've found you're the least.
Huh. Sharp as an eagle's talons. You've earned your winnings today.
Now, I'm personally gonna view this. I think this is supposed to be Shrek. Honestly, Hog the Burly. Oh, Donkey's bolting. That was great. Even if it wasn't supposed to be a Shrek reference, that it seemed very much like one. Okay, there's another thing. That one's outside my level zone. There's one way down here. Let me go to that one instead. I also want to go to Asgard very briefly, just to show it off. And Asgard doesn't seem to be very... It seems like it has its own weird self-contained story. And it really has not a whole lot to do with the actual game. It's like its own weird separate alternate god universe story thing. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Okay. But it also has its own map and its own subquests and such and all that, so I kind of want to check that out and see what some of the subquests are. I'll probably end off, the same as last time going to London, I think I'll end off today by going to Asgard and doing like a mission or two. So probably in like a half hour. Well, 20 minutes. So I think, given that time frame, depending on how long some of these missions are, because some of these go on for a while, a lot of the ones today have been pretty quick, which is good, because then I can fit in a lot of them. But, I think I'll be able to do one or two more of these after this.
She'd help me.
Having trouble, farmer.
Rose, is that you? It is. My daughter, my child. I can scarcely believe it.
Sir,
You are a little confused.
sir, I am not a girl. This is Eivor. He can be a girl if you want, if you just go in the settings and change his gender.
Jest with your father.
But, well, his, sex. But, yeah.
Well, it is good to see you again.
Such a pleasure to have you at my side, Rose. But I'm so tired, so very tired. I cannot move these crates to shelter.
Okay, so now we're, we may as well help him with this stuff, I guess. Is there a wolf? Or is that a dog? Is there a wolf inside? No, there's a wolf down there. Magic arrow. Bullseye. You see that dog? The dog's probably petrified because that was its genetic ancestor. Let's pet the dog. Last time we held the cat, let's pet the dog. Look at the doggy. Look at the doggy. I've also this may be just circumstantial, but it's a little funny to note how I think Ubisoft's being weirdly progressive with this game, because I've had 3 options for Eivor to have sex in this game, and I didn't do the two of them have been with other guys, which both times Eivor did, and the most recent one was with Radvi, and I couldn't do that because she's Sigurd's husband. Well, wow, husband. Wife. And I'm just like... Here's the thing, is that the social structure in this game amongst the townspeople actually does mean something. Like, your interactions with them do actually change in like, your story beats with them and such. That actually does change their perspective of you. Like, Dag and such, and Radvi, Sigurd, the other townspeople, they actually do have different opinions based upon what you do. It's that classic, Fallout kind of thing, where somebody liked that or didn't like that.
Yes, Rose, right there. You were always very clever, child. Put the others there as well.
So if I had Eivor screw Radvi, then my relationship with Sigurd would be pretty bad, although it's already pretty bad because Sigurd's kind of lost his mind at this point in the story. He's a little crazy with wanting to be a god, kind of, like a god jarl, like a legend. He's full on like, I see the gods, I can be god and rule over my people. And Basim's kind of not really helping with that. I can see that Basim is kind of trying to root out whether Eivor or Sigurd is actually the chosen one, quote unquote. And I think at this point from the last quest with Basim that he kind of knows that Eivor is actually the one, because he had a reaction to the stone we found, which was a I don't believe it's one of the Isu artifacts. The Isu are like the primordial race god people who enslaved mankind in the Elder Days and all that weird Assassin's Creed lore. But Sigurd didn't really have a reaction to the stone, and Basim saw Eivor have a reaction. So I think he knows that Eivor is actually the one, and he's just kind of my leg is on fire. My legs. I've never seen that just a single body part catch on fire, just the leg. I think he knows that Sigurd's not. He's just kind of going along with Sigurd, like, yeah, you're the chosen one. We'll see how long this can last, and then Eivor will actually take over. So I put all the boxes down, dude. Is there any more anywhere? Oh, that one, it's still not counting.
Rose, you've grown up to be quite strong.
Sure. Where do you want these again? Yeah, in here. No, don't pick up that one, you dumbass. Put it down. Dog, stop being magic. Okay, they're all there. There any more? Is it the other way around? Oh, I think he wants it on the mat. I think I had what was necessary the other way around. I thought he wanted them in here.
That's the last of them.
Okay, that's...
Come join me, Rose. It's been ages since we had a chat.
Okay, we're Rose now.
White Roses. Once we named you, it became your mother's. Rose, you're such a help. Let us reminisce, shall we? The tale of how I courted your mother.
Why not?
You never tire of that one. Well, as a young man, I was sent to a great lord.
Sleep well, old friend.
Good story.
White Roses. Once we named you, it became your mother's favorite flower. The rose bush we planted by your...
By my what? Don't stop now, I'm still here. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay, so he has, I knew something was psychologically screwed with him. He has dementia. Okay. He forgot his kid's dead. My dear child, my memory is fading, but I shall never forget you, your laugh, your gentle ways. I'm blessed to have a daughter. May lie in peace here beneath your favorite tree. These must be the roses. Shall fade away like snow. Oh, it still counts this as being what the heck? Did I not finish the quest? I thought it ended kind of like somberly nice there. Okay?
The rose bush we planted by your mother's grave has grown all the way up the old oak tree. You remember? Just outside there.
And then?
What? Well, we threw in our smocks. In a
This is a lot of dialogue for this guy.
I must...
We'll again it, so... No.
I'm skipping it because this would take forever.
She wanted you to have it. Here.
Now here's the thing, is that now that I really know that this guy has dementia, I'm just like, I don't want to take the ring, honestly, but I'm just like, he thinks that Eivor's his kid. is the proper logical thing is to have him keep the ring, but I'm trying to think of like for his mind's sake, is that he's giving this ring to his kid, and that kid not wanting to take the ring would be kind of disrespectful. So I'm just like, what the shit? Why did the game have to make me take this moral choice of ethics between his reality and Eivor's reality? God damn it. I'll take the ring.
Thank you, Father. It will remind me of Mother always.
Okay. I did that for him. It's not like he's gonna remember that I took the ring anyway. There's some more missions out here in later. Oh man, let me try to remember how to say this. I keep trying to remember how they say it. Leicestershire? Leicestershire, I think it is. Probably butchered that. Leicestershire? These old English names are a mouthful. I should be better at, like, I can understand somebody talking to me like that very well. I can't really read it very well. It takes me a moment to really piece together the weird vocal gymnastics of that. But talking to somebody like that, I could totally understand them. Alright, let's see what this next mission's about. Okay, it's on top of this hill. It's almost a mountain. What is this? Literally, what is this? Stones? What's a big whoop about these? Like, I assume I can... It's on the marker as well. Can I build this? It's not letting me. Can't destroy him either, so... Okay then. I don't think I can do this yet. In which case, there's another mission right south of me. It's at that house down there, whatever that is. You know, let's get some action, because there's been very little of anything today. I'm the one who just took out 2 of your friends, man. You're all alone out here. Foot! Alright, there's a little fight. I wonder if there's going to be another Yahoo who wants to stay in their crypt forever. The door's locked. Okay, you'll do the talking. How do I get in here? There's 4 people in there. All seemingly fine. Can I look in there? The game loves to put a weird kind of shadow effect on interior buildings from the outside. So, like, you can't look into buildings and such. I see one person in there. Can't see the others. At the same point, these aren't actually real windows, I don't think. How the heck do I get in there? There doesn't appear to be any walls I can break. What is this? Oh, here's the key. Never mind. What's going on in here? Okay, you guys aren't creepy at all, being locked in your own building.
Leave under the cover of night. I will enter the camp alone. We will not leave you, Editha, no matter the danger, no matter the risks. We do this together or not at all.
Aw, I can't slice through them. Okay, what's the deal here? What are y'all doing?
Don't you know it's forbidden to consort like this under God's roof?
Take what you want, heathen. Just leave us be.
You must be the abbess here. Why do you hide in a musky old church?
We are not hiding. We sought to flee the Shire in the midst of this ungodly war. But in our haste to leave, I lost my crozier, fell into the hands of some guards in a camp just below, and I am not leaving without it.
Dangerous endeavor for 3 sisters of the cloth. What is your plan? You going to bore them with Bible passages until they give it back?
Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
It just may work. Or better yet, I can get your crozier back.
You would help us?
Mercian soldiers make good practice. And now I'm invested in your plight. Lead the way.
Okay. Give me that opal. Take whatever that is. We're about to go on a mission from God. It has been ordained.
How long since you fled the ministry?
Must be weeks now. We had no plan and no help. We just knew we had to get out of Leicester. Whether it is
Leicester, okay.
one of yours.
That's how you
Makes
say it.
difference. Their reign would be less than godly. No offense.
None taken.
Leicestershire, Leicester. Chestnut.
I should be cautious around here.
This is the camp. One of them has my crozier.
Okay, how many are we dealing with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 people? Seems like 6, yeah.
The Ephesus crochet should be somewhere in this camp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just 6 people. Oh, the sisters. Really, you guys... They still don't know that I'm here. The sisters just jumped in. I need you guys to stop moving. Thank you. Thank you. One of the sisters is down. So far, I'm the only one who's taken any of them out. Let's do a wanted. Oh, I just missed his head. Let's try another. Oh, that was too high. What the heck? Let's try another. Like I said, this doesn't always work great. Okay. I'm out of arrows now. Alright, let's just fight him head on now.
No paradise where you're going.
Alright, time to pick all of you guys up now. Oh wait, no, you guys got up on your own. Good, good. Wait, is he still alive? He's still alive, he's knocked out. Weird.
Crochet. I have it.
Let's go! Down to the river!
Hold on, is there any other loot? There is.
You
Nothing
are
in
unlike
there.
Any sisters I've seen. Bare-fisting armed men like that.
I can do all things through him who strengthens me. We Christians take matters into our own hands well enough. We are nearly there. Lincolnshire is on the other side.
I like this weird, kind of awkward half jog, half walk that Eivor's doing. It's like he's kind of just trudging along, swinging his arms back and forth. He's like, that.
Wolves! Not today, devils. Not today.
Oh, right here. You know, these wolves were just minding their business. They were fine. We didn't have to come down here.
Let's cross, sisters.
Now I've seen everything.
Do I have to take you guys to Lincolnshire? Jeez. Having to babysit you guys. Oh no, I think we're good.
That is far enough. Sisters, gather around. Let us pray to the Lord our God and thank him for watching over us.
I mean, it is Christmas. This is kind of appropriate in a small way, I guess.
Your crochet.
The Lord sent me a shepherd to help lead my flock today. Thank you. You did not have to do what you did.
There's truth to that. You would have done fine on your own. I will never look upon sisters of the cloth the same way after today.
And I will never look upon heathens the same way. Farewell.
Sisters have the axe. Alright, so what time is it? Yeah, that went on a bit longer than I thought. So I think it is time to go to Asgard, if the game allows me to. Like, what I mean by that is, if the game doesn't glitch out here when I fast travel here, please and thank you. Yeah, today's gonna be a little bit shorter, a half hour shorter, just because it is Christmas Eve and it's getting pretty late for me. It's nearly 10 at night. But all the same, I want to show off what I can of Asgard. Because it is wildly different aesthetically than anything, because it's this weird high fantasy Viking world. And it's very interesting. They made Thor a dumbass. And Loki looks wildly different from the Marvel version, which most people will kind of instantly think of nowadays when they think of Loki. He still has black hair, but it's cut very in the middle of his head, and he's still a bit of a snake. He's still a bit of a weirdo and a snake, as the character is supposed to be. Well, quite literally, when I did this, the weird mission here, which is technically still active or something, I left early of it because I was getting tired of being here because I was here for hours. And I just wanted to get back to the story, the normal story. Okay, so I'm here. I wonder, is the fox here? Is Dandelion here? I want to find Dandelion now. I want to see the fox. I've also got a wolf here called Mouse from a mission just outside of town. Some kids found a wolf, like a hunter's wolf pet stuck in a cage. And I rescued it, and now it's here. It's called Mouse. It might be inside the longhouse, actually. Yeah, it is. There's Mouse. Hey! How's it going?
Mouse, how are you, my boy?
It's a good pet. Yeah, I don't know where Dandelion would be. We're accumulating a weird assortment of pets here. And the beer-chugging dude is now stuck underneath the bridge. This has happened once before also. That is the dude who is supposed to be at the beer-chugging event for the Yule Festival. He is stuck under the bridge right now. So that's good. It's a good game. It's a quality game. Yo, oh, I was like, why the hell are there enemies in town? Those are the dummies for the Assassin's Bureau. Dandelion! Yo! Is this your house? Do you, oh no, you're still running. Wait, is it Dandelion or is it just actually a random fox? Hmm? Where'd it go? Whatever. I'm just gonna assume, unless I come across Dandelion, I'm just gonna assume that was Dandelion, maybe. It's probably a random fox that just wandered into town. But, oh yeah, it's back here. So Asgard is accessed from a potion you have to make. Out here. Once you build this place. Drink the Asgard potion. I have no idea how long it's going to take to load Asgard, because the first time I did it, it took probably a solid minute and a half to 2 minutes or something. It was a fairly lengthy load. But it was also going to have to load in the story as well for the first time, so should be a little bit faster. Yeah, and it has this cool sky cloud animation thing for the loading screen instead. Because you're ascending to the gods. So, yeah, now we're here. This is Asgard. It's a bit of a culture shock and very strange when you're playing this medieval game and then suddenly you're basically in the fairy tale world in the Blood and Wine DLC for Witcher 3. You're basically kind of... It has that same effect where it's just like, oh, things are kind of nice. Like, actually fantasy nice-ish here. And it's weird and kind of gingle-doofy. Put me pretty far out of town. That's the place. It's the tower. It's where Thor and all the others are. You can kind of see from things like this. I'm not too knowledgeable about the details and like the visualizations of like Norse mythology, but like this just is Thor, like the Marvel movies, the whole bridge thing. Oh, and my mount is different here, too. It's a giant, like, reindeer thing. I like it. Asgard. Now... because I like in The Witcher 3, I like to mess around with the camera and like take a look at different environments and such. There's a part in the story where you traverse to different worlds and stuff, and it happens in rapid succession. And it's very late in the story, so I haven't actually done that yet with that game. Like, actually, like, go out of bounds and see where the heck this area is, if it's in a different map or anything. And whenever I do play through Witcher 3 again, it will be PC, and it will be weirdly intermittent with messing around with the camera and seeing, like, different locations and all that just to see where it is. Which I've done many times on my own, but I like to just kind of have that integrated with when I play it. But an area like this is exactly what I would use that camera for, is seeing, like, is this actually a full other map? Is it loaded into another map just really far away in coordinates? Even if it is its own separate map, I'd love to take a look at that giant tree in the background to see how actually massive it is. And, like, the far-off area, like, how big the map actually is. It's just like, just like all this stuff that you don't really get to see because it's all supposed to be backdrop, but I want to know the full scale of this shit. So, where is a mission? There's only a few here. Well, oh, voice crack. There's only a few. Well, there's quite an amount, but Jesus, one all the way out there. Not doing that today. There's one way over here. Take a look at whatever that is. But yeah, an area like this is quite refreshing, just to see this surreal fantasy world in the midst of a pretty serious Viking war story. All these little missions are very nice because of that. I don't do them too often. So far I've saved most, if not all of them, for these episodes and such, but yeah. This blew my mind, seeing this in the game. It's unlike anything I'd seen so far. Okay, so there's supposed to be something up there. What in the what?
Greybeard, I see you there.
Oh, it's Thor.
Oh, why do you call? A challenge! Will you face me in fighting?
Oh, yeah!
I will accept your challenge and teach you a lesson through humiliation. Now speak, that I might hear the strength of your convictions. Come and fight me, All-Father. It's time to perform. I'm the ruler of thunder. You're caught in the storm. Cross the water and meet me. I'll show you my might. Oh, beware what you ask for. I will finish the fight. Not bad, old man. I have slain giants and monsters. I am endlessly brave. I am adored by the masses from warrior to slave. You are the worst of the Aesir, a coddled old clod. I'm as wise as an owl. You're a fool of a god. You were lucky. Shame serves as your shadow wherever you roam. Your failure's the point, and I'll hammer it home. You're a simpering greybeard who will soon meet his end. Well, your victory's not what my visions portend. Better than I thought. Describe defeat for me, Thor. I do not know the taste. This setback will only drive me to get better, to get stronger, and I will return and crush you with my wit.
And he's gone. He's just instantly gone. Alright, I think I can do one more mission. There's one right here. Let us... Oh, it's over there. Let us see... You see, this is where, like, my Breath of the Wild instincts come in, because I would love to just jump and glide over there, but I can't. In fact, I'm gonna have to jump down and then climb all the way back up. Yeah, I took a little, very quick break to take a drip of, a sip of water. Yes, a drip of water. My throat's getting a little worn out. 2 hours of talking will do that. Alright, so what is this? Looks like some enemies. Possibly.
Dane, the lifeless one. Why has this noble stag wandered so far from the tree Yggdrasil's sight of this majestic creature gives my own heart wings? I will follow in the same spirit.
What are you talking about? Ah, great. Now we got a bunch of dumbasses out here. So what's this quest? I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of blue dudes out here. We having a Blue Man Group concert. Look how many there are. Cave, you're sculling right next to your friends. They're really easy too. Oh, I love that. They just disintegrate into a splatter of blood. They're ganging up on me. Eivor's too slow for these guys. Like, my stamina's not too high. You take a step back. Now there's just these blood splots all over the place. Oh yeah, they just disintegrate into blood. Doesn't seem like they even drop anything. Mr. Ivor, I'm not feeling so well. Oh, there's one that's ganging up on me. But yeah, these guys are just everywhere. Another one! Another two! How many of you guys are there? Okay, let me get a bearing of my surroundings. There's another guy over there. There's someone over there. Wow, he didn't even notice me until I was right up on top of him. I'm just gonna fight as many of these guys as I can now. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be here. I have to follow this thing, I guess? Show me the way, dear. There's another one.
Here's Dunur, the unknowing. Have you eaten your fill of Yggdrasil's green leaves?
Oh, what was that? I was about to shoot him, but he died instantly. I didn't even hit him. He just died. Okay, the deer are leaving. Need to catch up. This is a little weird of a quest. There's another one.
Durathor as well. Has some disaster befallen the Tree of Life? Or is this simply a gathering of the hallowed herd?
Wolves? Another... Wow, yeah, a wolf just... These wolves are just dying, kind of. Some of them.
Even Dwalin is roused from his thriving slumber.
Wait, yeah.
This wild red coming.
Why is that... That wolf just died. I didn't hit it with an arrow. Where'd the deer go? Where'd the deer go? Shit. Took too long with the wolves. I'm gonna head up, I think they went. Oh, please don't just have the quest be ruined. Collect the root of a mountain. Oh, what? Oh, whatever. That was for that one. I gotta find those deer. It'd be difficult for them to navigate up the mountains, so... Maybe they kept going this way? Unless the quest just stopped, in which case that would be extremely annoying. I think the quest ended. Shit. Aw, man. Wait, here's one of them. Maybe the deer is still coming this way? Because one of them is still here. Maybe they went down to the beach? No, they just... I think that deer is still there as a leftover from when the quest was working. And now I think the quest is just done. Shit. Well. Yeah, I can't even hurt this. This was part of the quest. Part of me just wants to stay here and wait for the deer, but that's not... They're not coming. They're not gonna be here. Is there any other quests in the surrounding area, then? Not really. Really crappy moment. There's something up on top of the mountain, I guess. What is that? We'll see what that is and see if it is a little better of a quest than following deer through some woods. That thing is so massive. It's weird, because when I look at this, I'm immediately just thinking of... I know some people think of, like, Xenoblade 2 for the giant tree, and or Xenoblade... Oh, no, it'd be Xenoblade 2. I was like, isn't there a giant tree in Xenoblade 1? No, there's not, to my memory. It's just the Bionis. But when I look at this, my first thought is Final Fantasy 15, which I might play next year. I'm one of the few people who seem to actually really enjoy that game, but at the same time, I don't play the game for like the massive open world like I do. This game, I play that to play a very linear action adventure game, and in that, like, I beat Final Fantasy 15 the first time. I've only played through it once when it came out, and I beat it in 18 hours. And it's a very short Final Fantasy. And I enjoyed it. And this was all before they updated the game, where they removed the massive-ass dungeon, or, like, fixed it or whatever. I don't even know what they exactly did. I remember, like, people really bitching about that dungeon before the final boss and area and stuff. And that took me maybe about an hour, but it wasn't too terrible. I just remember seeing everybody like, "Oh, why is this in the game?" It's just like, "Yeah, it's a dungeon. Didn't you beat it?"
Our work is done, and daylight remains. We have earned a drink for our troubles, I think.
I think this is supposed... Yeah, this is the rock...
Aye, to drown our creation in praise. A world fashioned anew from old flesh. Do you recall the size of old Ymir when we began our work?
So I'm now able to do this, building one of these.
Spanning the
I think this isn't gonna work.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Nope.
His pliant flesh, by which we made the fertile soils of the earth.
And from his blood came oceans and the seas. I remember well.
For hills and mountains, we piled his bones.
From his beard came trees. From his hair, the grass.
His domed skull we opened, for the blue heavens above, crowded by clouds of brain matter.
A new world made from an old life ended. Skål, brothers! I raise my horn to you both.
Brother Odin, you're silent. Is something wrong? Is...
Weird. They just give you a lot of, like, Norse legend dialogue stuff while you're building one of these. Okay. Oh, I can't get rid of it now. Okay, so I stacked some stones. That's pretty nice. But I think that's about the end there. It's a tiny bit underwhelming with the last mission, but it was simple, it was fine. I just kind of wanted to show this area off at the end. That was my main point. And, yeah. So, for 3 parts, this has been Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Just some brief, I say brief, but seriously in the, let's see, 3 hours, yeah, in like the 8-ish plus hours I've shown of this game in 3 parts, I could have played the entirety of another game. Couple games, actually. But regardless, this has been fun. I do enjoy this game. It's interesting. And it's not off the possibility that I could do another one at some other time in the future. I just don't really think I will. I think I'm going to wrap this game up on my own. I might do one very late into the game if I get that far at any point. But I think I am content with showing what I have here. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this, thanks for watching. And have a good night. See you next time, and have a Merry Christmas. Have a very Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. See you in 2021, I guess. I still remember when 2010 seemed like the future. And now we're already a decade past that, and it's 2021. Time is weird.